Hello, Mina.
Hello, Magdi. I thank you so much. It's so beautiful. It reminds me when we speak also what Holger said, that this parable of the snake and the rope, that we believe this snake and we speak our whole life about how long is the snake, how many colors it has. It has a big mouth, and oh, it is so and so. And at the end, we recognize there never was a snake, it was a rope. And all this stuff is like our stories. Oh, I made this, I made this. He blamed me, he gave me this, he took me this away. And at the end, nothing of that is true. And also what Roya now said with this I also, when Ramana Maharshi said, I am always with you, I am inside you as the I in you. So then I thought, when he is this I in me, then who is this other I?
No other I, right? Yes, yes.
Who can be this other I?
There is no other. Actually, the seeing is fascinating, if I can share. It just happens spontaneously with no judgment, no separation. The mind says, this is a painting, this is Magdi, this is Roya, or the seeing is just through the eye of beloved. Actually, being a physician, just this muscle cannot see, these stones in the ear cannot hear. It's the beloved that does all of this. I'm getting goosebumps anytime that I talk about that, but the mind hijacks everything as itself, and the me, which doesn't have any wisdom, awareness, or life, or anything else.
Yes, and the beloved can only see itself.
Yes.
Nothing other than itself. So there is no snake, there is only this rope.
There is not even a rope.
No.
Only God.
It's so beautiful.
Actually,
and how
Rina Jan Rumi had another poem which says دیده خواهم شاه شناس تا شناست شاه را در هر لباس. It says, I would love to have a sight or an eye that only sees the Lord or the King in any clothing. So the event of this moment or outside, all is the beloved or God or King or His Highness.
But we are
But
that.
in different appearance, appearing new.
Yes.
See, the reality that perceives that right now, in this moment, is that I.
Yes.
Is that. It's God's I. You see. It knows itself. It recognizes itself directly without having to refer to anything that it perceives. First, you know yourself. You know yourself as the reality which perceives in this moment. In knowing yourself, you will know everything as yourself. In knowing yourself, you know everything as yourself. And you don't have to go far to know yourself. You have to go nearer and nearer. Don't take a step, not any step in any direction.
The fascinating is this awareness, as you're saying, there's nothing needed, no effort.
Yes. It is the elephant in the room. Awareness is hiding in plain sight. It's ordinary awareness. This ordinary awareness is God's awareness. There are no limits to your awareness. You take a look. You take a look right now in this moment at awareness. You can call it your awareness. Why not? Do you find any borders to it? Any owner to it? Anything that limits it? You see? Because this ordinary awareness is divine, is God's awareness. And the mind wants to hijack this understanding. He wants to say, well, what about me? Well, there is no me. There is just this awareness. And the me is just an appearance, a dance, a movement, a reflection of the sunlight on the surface of the stream. That's all. And your feelings. Why we give so much importance to our feelings? Why? They are dime a dozen. They're dime a dozen. We get hijacked. We get hijacked by feeling. Oh, I feel like this. I feel like that. He made me feel like this. She made me feel like that. They're nothing. Only the importance that you give them is the importance you are taking away from God. You take away importance from the self and you give it to a sensation, to a thought, to a story. You see.
Is Magdi all of that because of the words and the language that the thought or the mind uses?
Well, it's more than that. It's more than the words and the language. It's a belief. Belief is not words and language or thought. Yeah, you could say thought. Belief in another reality besides God's reality. Belief in a physical reality. Belief in a reality, a phenomenal reality, whatever you call it, matter, you call it the universe, you call it the planets, you call it the galaxies, you call it the body. It's a belief in a phenomenal reality, you see. But in the absence of any belief about reality, any belief about it, you know you are. You know there is something rather than nothing. You know that there is reality, whatever it is. When we don't add a phenomenal attribute to reality, we are moving in the right direction. It's not the full revelation of God, but we are moving in the right direction. We remain not knowing about what we are. I do not know what I am. I am thou, whatever thou is. I am it, whatever it is. But there is only one it, one thou. Only one it. Whether you call it it or whether you call it thou, there is only one. So the I am it is you are it, and he is it, and it is it, and all is it. And thou is it, and it is thou. Only one it, thou. Only one. And God takes care of the rest. You prepare the house, and God shows up.
Wasn't it Einstein who said, I'm only interested in God's thoughts and the rest are details?
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah. And all thoughts, it's Roya, all thoughts are God's thoughts. And the belief that I meaning God, is a person, is God's play. That is also God's play. Because there is nothing which is not God. Even that, the veil is God's veil.
But it is.
And God is telling you, is telling itself. Are you interested in lifting the veil? And you, as God itself, simply says, yes, I am not interested in the veil. I'm interested in you. I'm interested in I. I'm interested in the only one I, one thou.
And then he says, that's me.
Yes.
But point to the seeker.
Yes.
That's why we don't find, because
Yes.
there is no separation.
Yes. You find yourself. You find that you never left yourself. You've always been yourself. Yourself as universal self. That the personal self was just a dream. Like we go to sleep and we dream that we are this person doing this and doing that. The dream. The waking state is like the dream. I'm doing this and that. I am this, I am that. It's the dream. But the dreamer is none of it's nothing and everything. None of this and none of this is not it.
You know, Magdi, sometimes I feel this story and this person, and it's like fading away, like these old Polaroid pictures when they appeared slowly, and now it's just the contrary. Disappeared slowly, nothing.
Yes. 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 Because what is necessary will appear when it's needed.
Yes.
And nothing else is necessary for being, for presence, for your true self. Nothing is necessary. What is necessary for the body mind appears. It appears to you when it's needed.